Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to the panel and to my fellow student. My name is Muhammad Irsyad bin Marhan. My matric number is CN190214. And today I'm going to present about my FYP 1, which is preliminary study on musculoskeletal disorder, MSDS among office workers. This is my presentation outline. Background of study. MSDS are costly occupational health concern for individuals, employers, and society. And according to Nur Hashirin et al. In 2018, 40 million employees have MSDS. And according to her also, 1/4 of European workforce experience neck, shoulder, and upper limb discomfort, and 1/3 reported low back pain. MSDS lead to sick leave, early retirement, and disability compensation. MSDS also affect the musculoskeletal system. And NIOSH declared the term interchangeable with work-related musculoskeletal disorder in 1997. This is the problem statement of the study. Musculoskeletal disorder may affect office workers' health and productivity. And according to Irsyad et al. In 2016, 69% of office employees at Malaysian Public University reported significant neck, shoulder, and lower back pain. And according to Bevan in 2009 and Pope in 2010, MSDS are the leading cause of temporary work impairment in Ireland and affect job performance. This is the objective of the study. First one is to determine the prevalence of MSDS on the most common body site among office workers. Second one is to identify awareness on ergonomic in an office setting. And last but not least is to recommend control measures to reduce the effect of MSDS among office workers. The hypothesis of the study is the highest prevalence of MSDS is on the neck. The awareness on ergonomics in office setting is low to medium. And recommend for ergonomic awareness training, pop-up, reminder for short breaks, and ergonomic exercise. The scope of the study. This study shall cover 65 Mass Rapid Transit Corporation or MRTC employees in Standard and Compliance Division, which consists of 5 departments who works in office settings. The significance of the study is to be the insight to the magnitude of ergonomic health problems, as an awareness of ergonomic among workers in MRTC Standard and Compliance Division, and as a baseline information for MRTC management to plan for future research on MSDS. Literature review. Musculoskeletal disorder, or MSD, is a disorder that affects the musculoskeletal system, which include nerves, bone, ligament, tendons, joints, vein, cartilage, and spinal disc, according to NIOSH in 1997. The prevalence of MSDS globally. And according to CISA et al. In 2020, a recent study said that roughly 1.71 billion people suffer from musculoskeletal problems, and with the leading of it is low back pain discomfort, with 568 million affected by it. And also according to CISA, 3 out of 5 European workers experience musculoskeletal issues. The prevalence of MSDS in Malaysia. The prevalence of MSDS in Malaysia for office workers is from 54% to 83%, according to Rahman and Atiyah in 2009 and Zainuddin et al. In 2018. This study was conducted among university staff and bank office workers, respectively. The next one is risk factors associated with MSDS. The first one is socio-demographic background. Turns out younger and non-health care employees are affected the most, and neck, shoulders, and back are the body parts that affected the most. Social life. An inactive person, or the person who is not active in sports or anything, and smokers are prone to get MSDS. And psychological factors is poor mental health increase the risk to get the MSDS. Environmental risk factor, lighting, temperature, noise, and ventilation, and change of workstation affect MSDS symptom. Hospitalization, occupational factors, more job experience increase MSDS risk, lack of break leads to MSDS, clerical workers often get MSDS. The impact of MSDS. The impact of MSDS there are three impact of MSDS, which is absenteeism and lost sick days, reduce workers' monthly income, and effect on national gross. There are three impact of MSDS, which is absenteeism and lost sick days due to sick because the effect of MSDS, reduce workers' monthly income due to health insurance or hospitality, and last but not least is effect on national gross domestic product. The methodology of this study, I'm going to use a questionnaire that I developed, which consists of 5 sections. Section A is socio-demographic background, Section B social life, Section C occupational information, Section D ergonomic practice, and Section E is coronal musculoskeletal discomfort questionnaire, or CMDQ. The sample size for this study is follow Krejci-Morgan theory. This is the sample size of Krejci-Morgan theory, and my sample population is 65. Expected result. This study may help workers understand the severity of MSDS that may cause lifelong impairment, and this study intended to utilize by any industry whose workers spend most of their working hours at the office, which might assist confront MSDS symptom among the workers. And last but not least is conclusion. Musculoskeletal dysfunction is caused by various factors. MSDS are widespread among office workers who spend most of their work time during doing office work, such as data key-in, analysis, report writing, audit, and other document-related tasks. This study is also to aim to determine the prevalence of MSDS among MRTC office workers and office and offer countermeasure to lower their risk. This is the Gantt chart that I use from title selection, literature review, proposal write-up, and so on. And the target for thesis submission is on February 2023. This is the example. This is the questionnaire that I might use later on for this study. Two language questionnaire, which is English and Bahasa Melayu. Socio-demographic background. Section B, social lifestyle. Section C, occupational information. Section D, ergonomic practice. And Section E is coronal musculoskeletal discomfort questionnaire. Thank you. This is all the references that I use for my study. Thank you.